Hey guys, welcome back. That's Jen.
That's Wiley, and we're Altruistic Farmstead. We want to talk to y'all about our experience at Freedom Weekend 2023.
We have to do this because we didn't get any footage. I think I might have got like 5 minutes of the camping area over there where we was at.
Right. And I got like 30 seconds of Wiley breaking in David's grill.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Yeah, we were having a lot of fun just visiting with people, and we're still not that comfortable shoving our camera in everybody's face.
Yeah, yeah, it's really hard to. I mean, I know everybody does it, and I don't know why it makes me feel uncomfortable doing it. But whenever we're at a place like that, I don't know. I
know, and it's not like people don't expect it. We're all YouTubers. They expect you to shove your camera in their face. And it doesn't bother me when it happens to me. I don't know why I think it'll bother other people, but yeah. Everybody's just busy visiting and chatting, and I just hate being like, hang on, pause what you're doing and talk to me for a second.
That's not really the reason. It's because she can't stop talking.
Maybe that too. Yeah. As you guys know, it was hosted at Come On Mountain this year. We had a really, really great time, as usual. We just really, really loved the framily.
David over at Come On put on an awesome show. I mean, absolutely excellent host. And that's not to leave out Mike over at
Drifting Dreamers
5. Those two guys worked their tails off and really, really put on a good show this year.
Yes, they did. But you also can't leave out all of the people that helped them.
Yeah.
I know that Lissa helped. I know Roxanne and Anthony helped, and Mel and Gary. And
we can't give all the girls any credit.
I hope they see you say that.
There was definitely a lot of other people had hands in it, and I'm not even 100% sure who all had hands in it. I'm sure. I mean, I know they did. I'd hate to really just start going off on all of them because I don't know exactly who. Out. Yeah, I don't want to leave anybody out. Yeah, everybody that had their hands in it done an excellent job this year.
Yeah,
it was really, really good show. Everything turned out great. The food was absolutely amazing.
It's funny how it works when we all get together. Everybody packs their own food, for their family. But then when we get there, it just kind of happens that everybody throws in a little bit of this and that, and we have the best meal ever.
Every meal is just a meal that everybody pitches a little bit into, and
there was so much food. There was so much food that the day we actually had the celebration, we cooked lunch, we didn't cook lunch. David and his crew cooked lunch. And there was so much left over that he decided not to cook dinner because there was enough to feed everybody all over
and I think there was still leftovers after that.
Yeah.
So, but it was excellent. I mean, excellent.
Yes. What'd you think about that freak hailstorm?
That was wild. So, Jamie and Kevin over at Old Rourke's Littlefield, they was having issues with their generator. So I was helping Kevin work on the generator. We was trying to get that all straightened out. And all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, this freak storm just comes through and starts dropping, I'd say dime to nickel size hail. I mean,
enough to turn the ground white.
It looked like it snowed.
But it was only like that for maybe 30 seconds. I don't know. Yeah. I got trapped in our van. I was going to make a sandwich, and the van was the closest thing I could get to.
Closest thing I could get to was Jamie and Kevin's trailer. I jumped in it.
And honestly, I was sitting in the van hoping the hail didn't break the windshield. Thank goodness it didn't.
But it helped. It cooled everything off for a little while, and then of course then the humidity rose and it was stifling hot again.
It cooled off for 10 minutes. You could literally see the steam rising off of the ground. It was so hot. I'm really glad you built that shower.
So guys, speaking of, go check out Working with Wiley, and I'll have a small video on there of a little shower tent that I built, a little shower setup we built for the camping area.
I'm a little bougie, and I can't go without a shower for very long.
She has to have a shower every day. So I had to build her a special shower so she could have a shower every day. And of course it was available to everybody to use. I don't think but a few people used it, but I mean...
But it was there if anybody wanted it, yeah.
And it worked out great.
I used it multiple times.
Mike over at Drifting Dreamers 5 supplied a 55-gallon drum and a water hose to hook it all up. Everything else I built here and took up there and set up. It was a pretty cool little setup.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about that, you'll have to swing on over to Working with Wiley to check that out.
Yep. Another shameless plug.
Yeah, right? We got to do it in every video. There were so many awesome people there. Something I love about events like Freedom Weekend is it's a much smaller group. And even though there was probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 people there, I didn't
bet
count
there was
heads.
more than that.
There was a lot of people there, but it was such a smaller group than like when we go to the Okie Homesteading Expo or Shoot Dang Fest or, you know, meetups like that.
Yep.
Because they're so huge that really you don't have time to sit and have a personal conversation and actually connect with these people.
You get your one-on-one time with your close friends, but to be able to reach out and talk to people that, you know, that's not really close friends and get to spend any time with those is almost impossible in the bigger meetups.
Especially with larger channels.
Yeah.
And so one of the larger channels that we had the honor of connecting with this weekend, and we've met them before, but we've never been able to sit down and have a conversation and actually connect. And that's 3 Mississippi. Mike and I talked about gardening of hours. It was nice, you know, gardeners, you know, like it's nice to be able to talk about your garden and like people not be rolling their eyes or falling asleep when you're talking to them. And so it was so nice to be able to connect with him. And then I also found out, you know, that him and Sid and their daughter Frankie all have a servant's heart as well. And that really, really touched me. It actually kind of gives me goosebumps. They volunteer with their church to hand out food baskets. So it's kind of similar to what we do, but it's a little bit different and it's in Mississippi. But the fact of the matter is that they give their time to serve other people, and that really, really just touched my heart, and I absolutely love those guys now. And then, of course, we got to hang out with Mike and Terry.
Mike and Terry with MT Homestead.
Oh, yeah.
Drew and Lindsay with Drew with Drew's Lens. Lindsay with Into the Mist.
Mel and Gary at Simple Life Reclaimed.
Anthony and Roxanne from Country Road Cure.
Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead. Auntie Ann was there. We got to hang out with Teresa and her husband and their daughter. They're just subscribers and they drove from Indiana,
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Let's see who else was there. Paragon Ridge, Chrissy and Jeremy. Preston over at Oklahoma Adrenaline Life. He was actually doing some podcasts. Unfortunately, the fireworks started before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was going to get to do a podcast.
Yeah, I was so excited about it too. So.
And then the fireworks show started, and we just wound up not. Oh, yeah. You can't forget.
Oh yeah, Tim at Ridge Life. Go Ridge Life. Who else was there?
Oh my gosh, there were so many. I don't know.
There was
Mama V with Possum Run Homestead.
Obviously David at Come On Homesteading. He's the host.
Yeah.
Drifting Dreamers 5, Mike and Lissa. All of our kids seemed to mesh really well until it got late into the night and they were all tired.
All tired and whiny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our kids was tired and
whiny.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about anybody else's kids. Our kids were tired and whiny. We already mentioned Jamie and Kevin at O'Rourke's Littlefield. Yep. Jeff at Bobblehead was there. Tree Haven, Jess at Tree Haven.
Oh yeah.
We watched his video. We watched his video today and it is phenomenal, y'all.
His video is he knocked it out of the park.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jess is so good at what he does.
Yes, he is.
Of course, he is 100% in your face with the camera. If he's not in your face, he's in this guy's face or someone else's face, or he's just walking along the woods taking B-roll. He's always got his camera in his hand.
The whole B-roll thing, whenever I was watching his video, I don't even know what I was doing, but you know, I talk with my hands quite a bit. And I know in his video, he's back here videoing me. And I'm like, I didn't even know he was back there. I don't even know how he got that. And the thing about it is everybody came home with 10 fingers and 10 toes.
Yes.
That's all that mattered.
Yes, yes.
It was a great deal.
Nothing caught on fire, unintentionally.
Yeah.
There was lots of bang bang and pew pew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That was fun.
Everybody had a really good time.
Yeah. David's son Levi was there. If I left anybody out, I am so sorry. But I'm pretty sure that's it.
No, there was more.
No.
Shawn at Let's Trade Paint. He came in on Sunday and stayed throughout the fireworks show. Kelly with Rebel at Heart. She was there with him, of course.
I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans, y'all. I won't name names, but I will say that there were several people in the community, not us, that came together to bless
Shawn and Kelly. The story behind that is Shawn almost wasn't able to come because his air conditioners went out, and I mean, of course, in this Oklahoma heat, that's not a good deal. So yeah, several people in the community come together and blessed him with enough money to get his air conditioner and stuff fixed and get him over to Come On Mountain
so he can enjoy the
festivities with us. So he was there Sunday, and I think they left out at like 11:30.
It was late.
p.m.
Yeah.
And with a 3.5-hour drive on their way home.
Yeah. Wiley, did you have a good time?
I did.
Me too.
I gotta be honest, I really didn't feel like going, and
I really wanted to go.
It's not that I'm comfortable at home. We've got so much going on here. It's kind of hard to leave.
Yeah.
And I mean, but anyway.
But when the family gets together, we want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, it wound up turning out to be a fabulous weekend. Our car wasn't running right, so that was another reason that I hadn't, one of my...
That he kind of didn't want to go.
Yeah. And it didn't run right all the way down there, and it didn't run right all the way home, but it made it all the way down there and all the way home. So
yep.
That's all that matters.
And we didn't have a lot of money in our pockets to make the trip, but it worked out. So,
yep.
Those are all reasons. They're legitimate reasons. But we ended up going, and we just crossed our fingers that we got there and back. And we did. So.
And we did.
Now, as you can see, we're back, and all of our tomatoes have ripened.
And the grass is like 4 foot tall in the garden. Jen's got a lot of work ahead of her because of her little vacation she had to take this weekend.
Yeah. And then we still got to work this week. We're going to be painting a gazebo. Hopefully they have the paint in, and we can do that this week.
Which you can see over on Working with Wiley.
Yeah, there will be another video on Working with Wiley. I promise. We're going to start putting them out over there. We really want to show you guys the stuff that we do kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, we started trying that, and I don't know, there's just little things here and there that for some reason it don't work out right, or Jen forgets to hit the record button.
That's the biggest one.
Battery goes dead halfway through on the camera, and we don't have an extra battery, or
something like that.
Yeah, always something.
Speaking of the battery going dead, we should probably wrap this up so it doesn't go dead on us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, we are possibly going to have some very exciting news coming up in the next few months. We're not going to...
Yeah, it may be a little while, but...
We've got some things kind of in the works. But we don't want to spill the beans until it begins to come to fruition.
Yeah.
So we don't want to hype up something and then it not happen. So stay tuned, y'all, because things are about to get really interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Life decisions and things, guys.
Yeah.
So.
Leaps and stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
Be quiet before you say too much.
Okay, all right. Long story short, guys, we had a great time.
Had a blast.
We always know that we're going to have a great time when we get together with the family. And I especially love getting together in smaller groups just because of the level that you can connect on. We didn't get to spend as much one-on-one time with Mel and Gary and Anthony and Roxanne as we would like. So we stopped by the 41.36 on the way home.
Yep.
And checked out all the chickens and vegetables and house builds and everything, and man, oh man, y'all, they have come such a long way.
Those guys are doing a lot. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of makes us sad that we don't accomplish so much. They are powerhouses.
Yes, they are.
Anyway, that is all for today.
So, David, Mike, you guys knocked it out of the park. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to come over and be part of it. We had a blast.
And David, I hope that you gave Mike that present that I left for him. Wink, wink.
All right.
That's it.
I guess
All right.
we'll get off here.
All right.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah. Until next time, have a blessed day.